All right, shalom, shalom, kwam yasha'Allah, koholoyim la, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwah that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. My name is Yachanan Nawaf, just coming at you with another quick lesson. Praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. A little quick something. I done this post. I put this post up a little bit back here earlier, about an hour ago. Yep, it's an hour ago. It says China sells $48.9 billion in U.S. Treasuries in 1 quarter. Analysts say clear intention to dump U.S. dollar holdings on display. So this is a clear indicator of, overall, it's just a clear indicator of the fall of America. And let me grab this real quick. Let me grab a quick script. Never mind the background. These little jakes, man. They like from the age of maybe 5 years old to like 13. And they be going hard. They you would think they straight adults the way they be kicking it and talking. Anyway, Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And this is what you're witnessing. You're witnessing the fall of Esau Edom. And when we say Esau Edom, that goes off into the biblical name for the so-called white race. They're not white people. No such thing as white people. You can look that up as well. Look up social constructs, the origins of white, or the origins of white and black. Those are social constructs that was made up by colonizers. They're not white people, and there's no such thing as black people. There are different shades of red people on the earth and different shades of brown people on the earth. And when you go into the book of Genesis, chapter 25, it gives you the birth rate of Jacob and Esau. In Esau, he came out red. That's the real color of the so-called white man. They're not white. They don't look like a glass of milk or clouds or snow or a white T-shirt that you might get from Hanes or some shit. That's a social construct. So, but anyway, what you're witnessing is the fall of America, which is Babylon the Great, which that's gonna go off into the fall of the whole race of Esau Edom when the Lord comes. Because the Lord is coming to take Esau Edom, the so-called white man, out of power. Don't ever think that the Lord is some so-called white man with blonde hair and blue eyes and he's coming back to save everybody. No. These people are devils. They're demonic. And you can clearly see their display on a national stage as far as with these wars that they have. They're constantly killing people. They've been at war for damn near 1,000 years straight. They never had peace. They conquer people and they tax your ass and take money from you so they can put into military might and conquer more people. And it just is what it is, man. Right? But this is a perfect example of the fall of this place. So now I Googled it. And let's go into this. This is China sells record sums of U.S. debt amid signs of diversification. This is Bloomberg. So let's go off into it a little bit. It says China sold a record amount of treasury and U.S. agency bonds. Slovakia. Hopefully they don't want to make me pay for this. Which sometimes they will try and make you pay for it. So maybe, yeah, they're probably going to want to. Damn, I was thinking I was going to be able to read into this. Well, let's just go back and we can just get the title. China sold a record amount of treasury and U.S. agency bonds in the first quarter, highlighting the Asian nation's move to diversify away from American assets as trade tensions persist. See, America, they shooting themselves in the foot from every angle. You sanctioning everybody. You saying you can do this, you can do that. You can't do this, you can't do that. And that lets you know, too. Let's get this real quick. That Job 9:24. So when it's Job 9:24, when the brothers bring this out at camp, the reason why they bring it out is because Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he's really running shit. He's really running things. But what's happening is the Lord is turning the tide on this man. These other countries are circumventing his sanctions. So that's why you have places like BRICS nations, you know what I'm saying, which we could put that in as well. And this de-dollarization thing is coming hardcore, man. I've been seeing a lot of stories on the de-dollarization that's happening. Well, we've been seeing it for the past 2 years or so, but lately it's been a lot of stories that's been coming up where these other countries is like, let's get rid of the dollar. We can't be so dependent upon the so-called white man. The so-called white man, he cannot have this much power over us as sovereign nations, because if he does, we can't operate. And they're like, well, fuck it, man. Hey, we'll do business in our own thing, in our own currency. That's what they're doing. So it says, Job 9:24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not, where and who is he? So the earth is given into the hands of the people that have the power to do, sanction people. They have their faces on the money. They own the banks. They own the resorts. You go on the beach. It don't make no difference. They own the submarines. They all out in space talking about going to Mars. They all on the moon. They got international space centers. What race of people is doing that? Now you can say China. Oh yeah, they out there too. Yeah, but they're just trying to keep up. They just don't want to be conquered. The Lord is actually giving them just enough power to not be conquered by the so-called white man like that. Even though they're still somewhat under subjection or, doing business-wise, they had to deal with this man. But they still have their own borders and, they chilling to a certain extent. But overall, the people that are cutting the rules and making the rules and saying what's what in the world is the so-called white race. You can't get around it. Anyway, okay, so this right here is big, man. Because what it's going to lead up to, they got a 7, let me see. I don't think they have any shorts on it. Okay, but anyway, this is for educational purposes only. Let's see if we can get a little bit of this video right here on YouTube.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing into one of the most incredible real estate strategies that's the most passive and creative?
Good afternoon. This chart is from year-end 2023, and it shows the holdings of U.S. Treasury bonds by foreigners. So this is U.S. government debt and who owns that debt. Put another way, these are foreigners who lent money to the U.S. government and now receive regular interest payments. They may be foreign governments or foreign central banks or foreign pension funds or institutional investors.
Man, that is fucking crazy. How you supposed to be the superpower of the earth, but yet you got debt with all your enemies? That shit is incredible. And you know what's even more, well, I gotta say, just from our aspect, as far as like, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, hey, we're just slaves here, man. We have absolutely no say with the, millions of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans working in this country on a weekly to bi-weekly basis. Generally is when Jake get paid, sometimes monthly, and even on odd jobs and shit, you know what I'm saying? But this man is taxing us on a weekly basis, taking money from us, and yet he's still in debt. We ain't even talking about his own people. We talking about all the, man, ain't no telling how much money Esau is pulling and generating from the American population per week. Just 1 week. Because think about all the money that is sent to Ukraine. Where's that money coming from? Think about all the money that they sent to Israel. Where's that money coming from? Them just 2 countries that America is dealing with. So you would go in debt to get, we ain't even talking about loaning money. You were going to debt to give money to other countries that have nothing to do with you and that's not giving back. And it's not a loan, so you're not getting any interest back. All you're doing is running around just conquering lands and, hey, just let us, pretty much, America is pretty much like, let me rent your continent. Or let me lease, it's just like an apartment with Esau. What up with it, cuz?
Not much, man.
Yeah, everything good. What's the deal with you? Oh, yeah, I hear you. Okay, cuz, in a minute. One of my cousins, man, he lived way out of town, but every now and then he'll roll by, and it seems like every time he roll by, I'm outside doing a lesson. I don't never just roll up on him. He don't be wanting to stop like that anyway. He just be rolling by. He'll wave. Anyway, but this is crazy, right? Look at this shit, bro. Hold on. It says Japan is the largest foreign holder of U.S. treasuries. China is next. United Kingdom is next. Luxembourg. What the fuck? Luxembourg. Canada is next. Ireland. Belgium. Cayman. Man, this shit is fucking retarded, bro. And this lets you know, like, see, Esau is a base nation. They're a base people. These people are not as smart as they proclaim to be. And the only reason why they're in power, that's clear proof that the only reason why they're in power is because the Lord set them up in power. Because these people are dumb as fuck. You are dumb as fuck if you allowing this right here to go on. And you supposed to be the greatest nation. They'll tell you we the superpower. And this, and this. Man, this place is through. You cannot tell me this place is not through. Let's see some more.
Or companies or individuals. The question we're looking at today is, where will demand for U.S. treasuries be coming from in the future? So year-end 2023, Japan is the biggest foreign holder of U.S. government debt at $1.1 trillion. China is next up with $816 billion, then the UK. Since the end of 2023, China is increasing its sales of U.S. government debt. This chart shows that in 2011, June, China held 14% of all U.S. government debt outstanding, and they've been tapering off since. In the first quarter of this year, 2024, China sold another $53 billion of U.S. Treasury bonds. It's likely now that the UK is the second biggest foreign lender to the United States government.
Okay, so you get the point. And this was put up 3 days ago. The channel was called Inside China Business. So America is through, man. This place is through. So you know what that leads to? What do you think that's going to lead to? What do you think is about to happen next? The apostles know, man. The water for our apostles, man. The water to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for this truth and the men that he set up to let us know what's happening out here, man, in these last days. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And this is what it's all leading up to right here. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me go to verse 12. Chapter 12 and verse 12. Revelation 12 and 12. So now that all this is happening, because people don't think that these people don't know what's going on. See, the average American that's out here celebrating Memorial Day, throwing motherfucking pork ribs on the grill, they don't know what the fuck going on. They don't know that their sons and daughters are about to be drafted and never coming back. They don't get it. They just, America this, America that. We're so powerful. But guess what? Why aren't they complaining about this? You think that they be marching and protesting about some silly shit like this? Like, where's all our money going? No one is contesting this shit. But it's a beautiful thing to us because we love seeing the fall of our enemy. Revelation 12 and 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Why does he have a short time? Because this type of shit going on. And then his truth is coming out. It's so many things that's whooping on his ass right now. Hey, this dude, he's like that Martin Lawrence episode where Tommy Hearns was whooping his ass and he had them lumps all over his head. His fucking head looked like the size of a damn car tire on his neck. He was just whooping his ass. This is what's happening to America, the so-called white man. So guess what? When a person gets in that position, he's like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you corner a dog, man, it can be a mutt. It can be some bullshit dog. That mutt is gonna get at your ass. He gonna show them teeth. He gonna get the growling. He's back into that corner. He's gonna come at you with all force as if he was a top grade pedigree of a pet to begin with. So let's get this right here, because this is what it's coming to. Revelation 13, verse 16. Let's start there. And I wanted to just keep this real simple and sweet, man, because this is what it is. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So this man is going to be, he know that he has but a short time. So what he's going to do is, he's going to do something to push this Motb, which we call the mark of the beauty and the beast. This is what's coming. This mark of the beauty and the beast. This man is about, hey, look, Esau, the so-called white man, he's already impatient. He has absolutely no patience whatsoever. That's why when you get, let me see, let me put this in. When he sold his birthright, is it in Romans? Salakia. I probably should have. Hebrews, I think it's in. Salakia, my bad. Yep, right here. Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Why did he do that? He done that because he was supposedly hungry. He couldn't wait on the food to get done. This motherfucker ate some raw food, sold his damn birthright for it because he was so famished. This man he's the one that give you a drive-through. Where the fuck do you think a drive-through came through from? And it's not just something that happens in the Americas. The drive-through goes back to old Rome, where you can run up and get something quick to eat. You know, in the ancient days, man, you know, with the Israelites, man, you had to go out, grab the animal, kill him in the proper way. You know, slit him down the middle, let out the inside, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Skin him. You know how long it took to make a motherfucking a steak dinner back then, if you want to call it a steak dinner? Man, that was an all-day process. Here you go, you got Esau. You can roll up to a restaurant, you can get a motherfucking steak within 5 minutes. And a lot of people, they so damn impatient, they'll shoot the damn place up if you're not getting their shit to them quick enough. You got people jumping through drive-through windows here in America over some damn ketchup or some mayo or some silly shit, man. There was a dude here in Michigan right here just a couple of weeks back. He got shot over some damn guacamole. You hear about these stories, motherfuckers shooting and killing damn restaurant employees over fucking mayo and condiments and shit. Like, what the fuck? What? And generally, a lot of the flack that you get when you see these stories, it be a bunch of damn fat ass women, which should be at home cooking something. Anyway, though, but Hebrews 12 and 16 again, it says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. The scripture says that the so-called white man is a fornicator and he's profane, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So that's the type of dynamic that you're dealing with when you're looking at the impatience of this man. So now when this comes about and they get to selling off all this shit like this, guess what? He already know that he has but a short time. And when the short time comes in, he's impatient. So guess what's going to come next? He's going to push for you motherfuckers to be implanted. He's ready to serve a deal to all your social security numbers. Because when you look at social security numbers, they ain't nothing but, property notes, so to speak. So every single person that's here in the Americas and throughout the world, but generally here in the Americas, those social security numbers, they're going to be like, oh, well, we got 350 billion or 350 million people. And what are they going to do with those 350 million people's social security numbers, those birth certificates and all that other shit? This man is going to, he's going to cattle your ass. You're already, those numbers are already your catalog. What do you think when they say cattle? You're cataloged. You are cataloged when it comes to this man. He's a, you know what these, what are these musicians doing these days? They're selling off their musical catalogs. You think that, okay, well, no, you think, matter of fact, let me see something real quick. Let's just check. Musicians that's selling off catalogs. Musicians that are selling off catalogs. That's a lock you. Maybe I should have just typed it in. Yep. For money. Here we go. You got Neil Diamond, Bruce Springsteen, Stevie Nicks, Justin Bieber, Future. And this is a lot of money. They got 150 million for Neil Armstrong, but they get a little shit out of it. Bruce Springsteen sold his catalog to Sony for over $500 million. That's like $500 million. This chick right here, Stevie Nicks, she sold her shit for $100 million. Justin Bieber sold his shit for $200 million. So it's gonna be the same way with the way America is gonna sell their catalog. They're gonna sell this catalog, man. Pretty much, pretty much overall. How could you be that far into debt, man? You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing for them to. The point that I want to make is that what they're gonna do is they're gonna be like, fuck it, man. Hey, the dollar is almost out of here. The BRICS nations don't want to use our dollar anymore. You know. So we're behind on all the technology. So he's gonna make a real sloppy ass move real quick, and he gonna go and pretty much sell out their people. Which, you know, these Americans are, you know, y'all keep thinking that you're all Americans all you want to. Keep thinking that silly shit. Keep thinking that Trump got your best interests at heart. Isn't he the one that made the art of the deal? That motherfucker gonna sell y'all asses like it's nothing. Next thing you know, it's gonna be chipping stations everywhere, and this man is gonna cause y'all asses to be destroyed, man. That's what it's coming to. He's about to sell off y'all catalog. Verse 17 again. And that no man might, Revelations 13 and 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And that's what's coming. That mark, man. They're gonna put that money shit into you. All that old going to the bank, you able to get out a couple $100, you know what I'm saying? Your mortgage being paid, and you know, your car note, all that shit is gonna be on one system. A chipping system. Where they're gonna be able to, ain't gonna be no, all right, well, I'm gonna pay for my medicine this week, and I'll pay for my house note next week, you know what I'm saying, because I'm short on money. Nope, it's gonna be certain companies that's gonna have priority to garnish that shit out of your ass. It's not gonna be no cash where, okay, you go to the bank, you get all your cash out, and you're like, well, I'm gonna pay this person this week, I'm gonna pay this person next week, I might not pay this motherfucker at all. No, all that's gonna be over with. You're going to be on a system where this man going to be able to chip. What they used to call it, chip. They call it child support, that old joke back in the days. What the fuck is this on my check? Called chip. That's child support, bruh. You know? All that shit is going to be able to be taken out of your shit randomly. Whoever has the most priority. The real system of garnishment. Matter of fact, haven't even looked that up in a while. I've been garnished before. That garnishment shit is no joke, bro. That garnishment shit is no joke. Well, this motherfucker got the U.S. government got more control over your shit than you have. You go to work and this motherfucker is able to say, nope, he doesn't get his check this week. Until we figure out who gets to get paid out of his shit. That shit is crazy, bro. It says garnishment is a legal process. And you know, Esau's into unrighteous decrees. This man is king of the unrighteous decrees. It says, garnishment is a legal process that allows plaintiffs to collect a monetary judgment from a defendant by taking their money or property from a third party. See? For example, a creditor can garnish a debtor's wages through their employer. Courts may order garnishment for a variety of reasons, including to pay child support, student loans, and back taxes. I just said, just up. You know, you look at your check, and it's in little acronym, so to speak. It don't say child support. It just say CH with this SUP, just up, or some shit like that. What's just up? It's child support, man. They'll garnish the shit out of your ass, man. They don't care about you having gas money. I remember one time I was with fucking Bank of America too. I'll never fuck with them no more. You know. I'm trying to get some gas. I'm trying to, go to work. I'm trying to do my thing. And I don't even know who the fuck. To this day, I still never figured out who was those people that was supposedly garnishing me. They never gave me a reason why they was, who they were, or whatever the fuck. But Bank of America allowed them to take all my money out of my bank account. I'm talking about down to zero. They didn't leave me $20 to get gas, bro. So this is what Esau is going to be able to do when it comes down to that market of Beauty and the Beast. They're going to be like, whoever got top priority. And these companies got, different statuses. Of course, the government got different statuses. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to be able to say, hey, well, shit, hey, car insurance? Ticket? They got these cameras up where, they'll take a picture of your license plate and, in certain states. And they'll send you a ticket to your house. Guess what? They're not going to have to send no ticket to your house. They're going to just go ahead and just up you. They're just going to go ahead and take what's owed. That car was seen, whether you was driving the car or not, that car was seen going through, is registered as such and such, such and such. That's a $200 ticket. As soon as they blow through that light, that's $200 being deducted from your shit. It's like a video game. You're going to start to see drain coming from your shit. It's like you play NBA 2K and, you do certain shit, you foul, or, you allow a person to score, or, you allow a person to get a rebound, you get a good rating for a good shot, selection, you know what I'm saying? But if you fuck around and let somebody get an offensive rebound or a defensive rebound, and that person, you supposed to be checking that person, you supposed to be defending that person, they're like, they take shit from you. That's the process of 2K, or at least the older ones. I haven't played it in a while. You know what I'm saying? But this is what this man is about to do. So let me get this back again. Verse Revelation 13 and 17, it says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." This is what's boiling down to. You're not going to be able to make no purchases. You're not going to be able to do anything, man. They're going to starve you out. This man wants to literally make you come in and do some bullshit. He gonna force people to get on the casting couch, so to speak. You know what the casting couch is? A lot of these actors and singers and rappers and motherfuckers out here with these, they in the entertainment industry. Yeah, they done some things to get those positions, man. And it's not good. Some real nasty things. So this man, he's gonna make you do the nasty to survive out here. And this is what I'm telling you, this can't be leading up to nothing but that. What do you think America's gonna do, man? Oh, Salaki, I was in I had the other story up. Going off into the, no, Salakia, not that one, Salakia. The, China sells those U.S. bonds. I don't think that, of course, Japan is not going to sell no bonds, because Japan is really, I can't even see that to even be real, because the U.S. bombed the shit out of Japan, and they pretty much are just like, it's almost like a young man that met he's in his 30s. He's Rico Suave, and he met a woman in her 80s, you know what I'm saying, and sweet talked her into, you know what I'm saying, marriage, and she's running her estate. But it seems as if she's still running things, but from the backdrop, he is. You know, the Rico Suave story. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Everything is looking all clean and crispy, like we're all together and we're all one. But in the backdrop, man, you think Japan or them Japanese people like America, you out your mind. After the shit that they done to that country, after those bombs that they dropped on them, come on, bro. That's all play there. They don't have no choice. But now when it comes to a place like China, because they don't have, you know, no control over China like that, and China is making all the, you know, China making all the, you know, the shit that's pretty much everything that's sold here is made in China. So it is what it is on that. But I can't see Japan on that list. But anyway, though, I'm going to end out, man. I'm not going to keep it long. When I seen it, I just thought about it. Because there's the chart right there. He just showed you. Japan, I never would have thought that Japan is the number one holder of treasuries here, man. They said $1 trillion. That shit is retarded. And none of you Americans are going out fighting for your rights. None of you Americans are going out fighting about any of this stuff. None of you Americans are going out saying, you know, hey, what the fuck is going on here? And Trump is not going to go. He's talking about make America great again. Nothing is coming back from this shit, man. You had Andrew Jackson back in the days, you know, the ultimate Indian killer. He tried to do a little something. But, man, America is through. This right here is a clear example that this place is fucking through. And we all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. The water, Koholoyim Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Kakodash, man. This is what we root for on a day-to-day basis. Shit like this. Seeing the fall of our enemies, man. So, hey, you brothers, hey, you want to do something on this, I would say grasp up on this, man, and get down. Because this is it's still, you know, it's a almost 8 minute video. I don't want to get it all. But the point is made right there. He giving you the basics off the jump. Now, let's get one of these, let's get a comment or two. This person says, U.S. has overcapacity in producing treasury bonds. This person says, not only is the U.S. inflation out of control, so is the U.S. government. Of course, this place is through. This person says, if China cannot buy tech chips, there's no reason to keep so much USD. This person says, how can we expect China to keep buying our debt when we keep threatening them? We could sanction and confiscate their assets. If your bank threatens to close your accounts and keep all your money, would you keep many more deposits and quickly withdraw? No, exactly. Exactly. It's kind of crazy, the shit that that's how we know it's in the backdrop, though. We know that you know, there's forces in the backdrop, you know, the elite that's doing this, man, because shit, the local Burger King down the street manages money better than that shit. God damn. You're not gonna do no business with somebody. You know, just like this person said, that was a perfect example. If a bank is gonna, you know, take all your money, and every time you try, deposit some shit, you've been doing business with them, you know, eventually you're gonna be like, fuck these people. Fuck them. I'm trying to get all my money out of it, and I'm telling everybody else, don't fuck with them. And that's what's going on with America too. See, when there was that situation with Russia, right? Where America was taking Russian assets and was basically, like, fuck that, man. We're going to take this shit. It's not ours. It belongs to whoever, but we're going to, take it and we're going to send it to Ukraine. So what did the other countries do? That sent a bad taste throughout the networks for the U.S. That wasn't a good look on their behalf. They're like, well, hey, we might not want to fuck with them, bro. They would take your shit, and they'll freeze it. Got absolutely nothing to do with this company or that company or whoever. Here, hey, you got the Americans, man. These motherfuckers is trying to sanction the ICC, the international courts. Just because they said, Benjamin Netanyahu Jew. should be arrested. They weren't like, you know, well, yeah, Hamas is on the list. Those Hamas leaders, they had like 3 or 4 Hamas leaders. But they're like, oh, well, of course you can't have Benjamin Netanyahu on there. We'll sanction you. So these people are starting to see the light, man. Let me see. I don't know how it was worded. I'm just going to put in America takes Russian assets. I think they gave them to Ukraine. Which is just kind of crazy because it wasn't like, you know, something that was actually Russia's. It was overall, you know, like, I think from my understanding, citizens, you know, that just live in Russia, they don't have nothing to do with the war. It says the United States and its Western allies took a key step Saturday towards using frozen Russian assets to fund Ukraine war efforts, moving closer to providing another key financial stream for Kyiv. And this was a day ago. They've been talking about that for a minute, though. Now, it says the West is tapping Russian money to arm Ukraine. Yep, okay. G7 officials make progress on money for Ukraine from frozen Russian accounts. Okay, so now the thing of it, the thing that comes with that is, what about all the other leaders, even the allies of America or the Western countries? They're like, you know what? We might not want to fuck with them. On the low, you know they talking in the backdrop. They're like, man, look, let's slowly get our assets out. Let's not make an alarm about it. Let's not make it seem as if it's, you know, we don't want it to be an alarm. Like, damn, they took everything. No, they're going to slowly start taking out their funds and their assets from these Western allies and things of that nature. And they're going to, you know, slowly put their shit back in their countries, man, you know, to avoid detection, because this shit is crazy. So, yeah, and that's pretty much about it, man. There's so much, you know, that we can go into as far as something like this. And it's not just China, man, but China is like, you know, a part of the BRICS. Let's see that. BRICS nations. So you have, let's go into the Wikipedia of it. And you got more and more countries they want to join. BRICS is an intergovernmental organization comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Arab Emirates. Originally identified to highlight investment opportunities. Why are they doing that? Wouldn't they been able to do investment opportunities with the U.S.? They used to. Why aren't they doing it anymore? Because America is on some bullshit, and they're tired of the sanctions. They're tired of them saying, you know, well, you can't do, say for instance, like Germany right now, or some of those countries that used to deal with Russia before all this Ukraine shit went down. They was getting cheap, you know, gas, cheap oil, cheap commodities, you know, but with the Americans, they like, oh, well, we sanction Russia, and anybody that fucks with them, we gonna sanction and fuck your economy up too. So what it's done is, still in reality, it didn't do anything to Russia. Russia's still prospering. But guess what? All their allies, the people that they used to do business with are the allies of America, Slovakia. Now they're doing bad. See? That's what's going on. They like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, shit, we dealing with you motherfuckers. That's like you dealing with, you got a brother. Even, I don't give a fuck if he a biological brother. He can be straight your homie he's your older brother, and all you've ever known was him protecting you and keeping you safe, whatever. And then, you know, all of a sudden, you know, he wants to go into business or whatever. He knows that you got some money, and you keep loaning him money. You don't mind even helping him out, giving him money to help his business prosper, and this, and this. But he keep fucking you over. He keep fucking you over. You like, well, shit, I got a family too. Damn, every time I do, you know, fuck with this nigga. Every time I do a deal with him, you know what I'm saying? It's like, golly, you know, I gotta, Shit, last time I fucked with him, I had to, you know, file for bankruptcy. You know, my family got to eat. You know, my sons and daughters are in college. You know, I had to, let a home go and do all this different. You're going to be like, once you get back up on your feet, or you going to be, you know it's a way out. And the only way out is I'm not fucking with bro no more. I got to get away from this motherfucker immediately to make my start over. Because and then even the start over is a process. You know, it's going to be some time before you can get back up. But to not totally drown, you got to get rid of this nigga. And this is what's about to happen with these nations, man. These nations are coming up against America. The ally, that's all biblical. The allies of America, they like, hey, we can't deal with this no more, man. Can't deal with this no more. All the allies of America, really the only real fuck-witting people that's out here fucking with each other is America and Israel, man. As far as that little, ain't nobody else fucking with Israel and America like that, man. They fronting. They in the backdrop talking shit though. They fronting. America has really fallen, man. Okay, but it says the grouping involved into a cohesive geopolitical bloc, with their governments meeting annually at formal summits and coordinating a multilateral policies since 2009. Bilateral relations among BRICS are conducted mainly on the basis of non-interference, equality, and mutual benefit. And what do you think non-interference means? With America not fucking interfering with people trying to do business. It's like you in say for instance you at Walmart. You got bread and milk. That's all you got. And you got some motherfucker, he running up telling you about how you can't buy the bread and milk. Every time you pop up in the Walmart, the same motherfucker is there. Nope, you can't buy bread and milk. Why? Because we not fucking with the bread and milk company over there that's doing the bread and milk. And matter of fact, if you actually purchase that bread and milk, we gonna beat your ass, you know? This is the type of interference that America has, man, and they tired of it. Because they've been running off that dollar for so long. So as that dollar falls, everything else falls. But guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna push for that MOTB, and next thing you know, it's gonna be all digital this, and that's that. You want to purchase, you want to shop, you want to do anything, fuck all that brick shit, all that. No. We gonna run this shit to the point where we gonna chip all you motherfuckers if you want to do anything. That's what it's coming to, man. And if you do that, if you run with this man's system, because see, it's coming to a point now where we're gonna have to say, no. We just, going back and forth to work right now, getting our daily bread and doing what we have to do right now. But there's going to come a point where you're going to be like, man, fuck this. Fuck everybody. Fuck you. Fuck that. Fuck you, bitch. I ain't chopping it up with you. I'm not doing nothing with you, man. Nothing. I'm dependent strictly upon Yahweh by H.I.M Yahushai, man. This is Revelations 14:9. This is what's going to happen to those that's going to fuck with this man. And it's entitled Doom for Worshipers of the Beast. And the third angel, Revelation 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So this is the punishment that's about to come to you motherfuckers that's going to go out here and you're going to depend upon this man. Scripture talks about woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. In Egypt, America is modern day Egypt, spiritual Egypt. Go down to this man and get to talking about, well, the baby's got to eat. The babies need medicine. The baby got bronchitis. The baby been coughing. We gotta go. And a lot of you niggas gonna get fucked up listening to your fucking woman, man. Well, baby, you gotta get it. How are we gonna eat? How are the kids? Where we're gonna live? Man, you better be willing to fucking live out here on these damn streets when it straight comes down to it, man. Because Esau is not giving up. He's going to come hardcore straight with it, man, on your ass, man. Here you go. And it's going to be just like, you know, Egypt comes to mind when all the people sold all their shit. Remember when the famine went down in Egypt and Joseph was in charge? And they were just like, well, fuck it. We got to live. Take our cattle, take our homes, take our everything. Matter of fact, we'll become your slave. And that's pretty much what happened in Egypt when Joseph was in charge, man. The only people I think that lived in that particular, or I think it was the priest, the so-called priest of Egypt, you know, that had their rationings, you know what I'm saying? Because that was just part of their law, so to speak. They were the only ones that wasn't affected by it. So in reality, that would be almost an example of their hierarchy, so to speak, or their elite. See? So you got to be on point, man. You got to be on point in these last days we're rolling into, man. Because this type of shit right here, this type of money, whoo, to the woo-wee. And they still got more. They more than likely gonna dump probably soon. This is just the beginning of that shit, man. It said, this person says the business of wars and overcapacity of dollar printing must stop. With a massive $34 trillion in debt, everything in the U.S. is collapsing. Holding on to the dollar and bond is a death trap. Can't get around it. Now you got all these people paying these fucking taxes every goddamn week and you 34 trillion in debt. That lets you know that America is not in control of anything as far as what they've been telling you. These are the elite that want to implant and chip your ass and perpetually enslave you. So with that, Kwame Yashala.